The most popular car in the turbo class hard tuning category was the Savannah RX-7 FC3S. These two reader machines will challenge the famous shops. Iwatari-kun bought his FCU 6 months ago. He overhauled the engine and added a turbine, intercooler, and suspension. He's been working day and night on the setup. He entered this time with a strong desire to find the right direction for his car. On the other hand, Kawamura-kun is an advanced driver with 6 years of FC experience, known for dominating local races. The finish on every part of the car is beautiful, and you can see his intent at a glance. A reliable shop killer has appeared, now for the shop machine that will face them. The Night Sports FC3S. Wait, what? But due to a completely unexpected accident, they've had to withdraw their entry at the very last minute. That's a real shame.
During the final test, I'm so sorry. I'll try harder next time.
Stepping in as a pinch hitter for this emergency is the Fujita Engineering FC3S. However, since this FC was set up for drag racing, they had to rush to change the specs. They worked right up until the battle, but the engine isn't fully tuned as it takes its place on the grid. The grid is the same as before. The fast-looking ones are in the back. The FC 5-lap battle starts now. Dori, driving the Iwatari car, gets a great start and enters turn 1 in the lead. Let's watch the replay from Dori's perspective.
Oh no, the brakes aren't working at all? Whoa, it's so incredibly cramped in here. My head feels so cramped.
Even compared to Akira, Orita's sitting height is high. Is he really closer to a monkey? While he's making monkey noises, Akira's Kawamura car is closing in fast on Orito. Dori is trying to pull away from the start, but the FC's weakness is rising temperatures. Will the Iwatari car be okay?
This car just won't turn.
The fact that the Fujita car pulls ahead on the inside shows the handling difference. It's just like the two-reader Civics from earlier. Is Dori starting to struggle now?
The understeer is really strong. He's already right there. On the exit. Is that really the case? Not really. No, not exactly.
Behind those two, the Akira Kawamura car has been maintaining an eerie silence from outside. It seems he's driving with plenty of room to spare, and he's alongside the Fujita car. And the result, he easily passes the Fujita FC on this short straightaway. Now, the battle enters its third lap. It's about time to switch into serious mode. Take a look at this. Akira is showing off some left foot braking, something he's never done before. Akira, you have really grown quite a bit.
Whoa, so incredibly fast. Are you actually being serious right now?
Was that on purpose?
Even here, Akira is driving with ease.
It's got power, and the suspension is great. The geometry is different than stock ones.
It seems Akira really likes the Kawamura car.
No good. I'm retiring.
The Fujita car is done, out with overheating.
Just too tough.
Meanwhile, up front, Akira easily passes Dori once again. Akira's Kawamura car shaved off 1.5 seconds from his time on this lap. He's starting to pull away from Doridori.
There's no low-end torque below 4,500.
The Kawamura car is fearsome. Its speed is in a different league.
I'm even getting into fifth gear.
Looking at Akira's driving, there's no wasted movement at all, and it looks very easy to handle.
The engine, suspension, and brakes are all from a 32 GTR, aren't they?
There is only one final lap remaining now in this battle. Since he's this fast, we'll just have to hear what Akira has to say.
The water temperature and heat levels are totally fine. And this is with 1 kilo of boost.
Speaking of heat, how's the Hiwatashi car with its stock radiator doing?
This is pretty difficult. No low-end torque. It's starting to heat soak.
And so, the battle was a landslide victory for the Kawamura FC. Comparing smart versus wasteful tuning performance check.
They spent 1.5 million on that engine?
We spent $1 billion on ours too. First, the Kawamura car was really fast, wasn't it?
It is fast. That thing is incredibly fast.
It's really been tuned exceptionally well. It's easy to handle from low to high RPMs, and the throttle response is excellent.
I thought I'd been passed by a car from another class,
It did.
but then I saw it looked just like an FC. It's the exact same car.
Your car, Tsucha?
Ours was 500,000 cheaper, but this isn't just a 500,000 yen difference. The way I was passed, it felt more like a million yen difference. That million yen was definitely a waste of money.
The power characteristics are sluggish. Even with a well-matched TD06 turbine, the performance depends on the tuning. Plus, heat management is the most critical issue for the FC. The main thing we wanted to test on the night sports car, which was scheduled to enter the race, was this new V-mount cooling system. It is still in development, but they say it can run on the track for hours at a time. It is a hot new item coming soon.
Let's check the suspension. Ours cost 500,000 yen, 500,000.
Ours was 500,000 too. Damn. Mine feels a bit like it's understeering.
What exactly was the primary goal for each of you when you were designing and building these cars?
Oh, that's actually an excellent question. A very good one. It is a time attack.
Time attack.
Time attack. And him?
From street driving to mountain passes, it's street focused. There is no doubt about it. It's exceptionally impressive, and I think it could actually win a race just as it is. I also...
It really does perform, doesn't it?
This one was 500,000 too. Tsuchi-san, oh, isn't this K-Office?
Well, the damper's actually on. The springs come as a set.
With springs?
Well, for us, the overall steering feel is still a bit lacking, I think. I intentionally gave the hub bearings about 5 millimeters of play, but looking back now, maybe that was a significant mistake.
I understand. Are you actually saying that?
At the top, it wobbles about 10 millimeters, which might be a bit of a problem. Airform is good too. It's good. It's good, though I only replaced half of it. Okay, let's move on to the body.
Yes, let's do that. Ours was 220,000. 220,000.
This one is quite remarkable, don't you think?
Custom spot welding.
Nothing to say. We spent 450,000 on this one.
Roll bar, tower bar, lower arm. That's a bit too much, isn't it? Did you do this yourself? Spot welding on the undercarriage and floor. The body is solid too.
450,000 versus 220,000. It's all the same. It even has aero parts. It was a waste.
Kawamura-kun, how do you go about doing this kind of work?
Well, I borrowed space at house speed and
Renting a garage at a shop.
That's great. He has the know-how from driving it.
It really feels like he knows his stuff. He seems to be racing a lot like a local track regular. No wonder he's fast.
My circuit spec
This could model for others. Well, from the track.
to the street, if it does both.
Yes, it is perfect. Yes, indeed.
A razor-sharp scalpel cutting deep into the ultimate truth of potential. It's the checkman.
Now for the FC, we have Mr. Fujita here today serving as our official checkman.
You're glad to be here?
Thank you. Now regarding the FC, it's points to watch out for. This is advice from Mr. Fujita. Use thick oil, 20W or higher. Is this because the oil temperature...
That is exactly right, to prevent the oil film from breaking and to keep the oil temperature down. It actually serves both of those purposes. Rotaries generate a lot of heat. They come equipped with large oil coolers, but even those aren't quite enough. So it is essential to use oil of this specific grade.
True. So what about your oil?
Well, 5W50.
What is your opinion?
I believe that the oil pressure will likely drop. This is especially true when the oil temperature rises, as high mileage cars will often see a sharp drop in pressure. Such a situation can lead to serious engine failure or even spun bearings, so you must be very careful.
Next, it also mentions that these specific spark plugs are quite prone to wear and tear.
Right? That's true for rotary engines in general. Did you know that?
How frequently do you change them?
Every 3,000 kilometers.
How's that?
Then that should be fine. Think of it as less than a third of a piston engine's life. The rotor is triangular, right? It fires 3 times per revolution.
3 per cycle.
And that one plug is doing all of the work. So basically the lifespan is just 1/3.
So it wears out 3 times faster than a normal engine. That is exactly right. So, using racing plugs would be perfectly fine. Yes, by all means.
Whenever you're really driving hard like this, please use racing plug.
Okay, I see what you mean. Next, it looks like the stock water temperature gauge isn't moving at all. It says it doesn't move between 80 and 110 degrees.
This gauge is simply there to keep the driver calm. It remains completely still to suggest 110 degrees is fine. But once you pass that, it'll overheat instantly.
It stays centered.
It remains positioned directly in the middle. From 80 to 110, it will simply sit right there. If it starts to move even just a tiny bit past that, you're overheating. Don't let it fool you.
So, if it shifts away from the center even just a tiny bit, it is already starting to overheat.
See it rising, it's already past 110.
Understood. That's all for now. Please keep these basic points in mind.
For this particular episode, our main theme focused on the intensive world of hard tuning. As we have clearly seen throughout our journey today, what these specialized performance shops actually do is refine a vehicle through their own practical experience and repeated testing, which is exactly why the service costs what it does. While it is perfectly fine for individual enthusiasts to do the work themselves, you should always make sure that your hard-earned money is being well spent. In other words, the more work you put into the machine, the easier and faster the car should ultimately become, leading you toward a deep sense of true satisfaction and automotive excellence. Instead of just public roads, I'd like you to come to the track, compare your car with others, and realize how great it really is. I hope you'll enjoy tuning and cars in that way.